Where your family from?
We're from here. We're in top Judah.
Judah, right? So you know you're an Israelite.
Yeah.
So what you got to do now that you know you're an Israelite? Can you just be out here just breaking the Sabbath? Yeah. Can you just be doing anything? Doesn't that matter?
But you know, it's
doesn't our heritage matter?
Yeah, of course.
Don't your ancestors matter? You think your ancestors went through everything they went through just so you can have the opportunity to know who you are and just throw it behind your back? I know I'm Judah. I gotta eat though. You think they were fed the alligators just so you can say I know my nationality and my heritage, but I'm hungry?
Yeah, no, but it's still.
Don't you think their sacrifices matter?
Yeah,
their sufferings, their tribulations, their trials. Don't you think these things matter?
Of course.
So what you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with the information?
I do a lot with it.
Like what?
Huh?
Like what?
Representation.
How?
For being out here doing.
Are you representing the Lord on the Sabbath day, or are you breaking the Sabbath day?
But see, that all goes into what you believe in.
And you believe. So you don't
I
believe
do my
you're
own.
Judah.
No, I do.
So
but
how are you breaking the
But I
Sabbath
also
day?
know. I know
you
my.
guys didn't break the Sabbath day.
I also know my mom's people and my father's people.
Who's your father's people?
Like my mom is Tuscarora, Iroquois, Meherrin Indian.
Okay.
American Indian.
And who's your dad?
Huh?
Who's your dad?
My dad's Apache.
So you wouldn't be Judah, you would actually be Gad.
Well, no, because we're American Indian, not these other ones. Native American, American Indian, two different groups of people.
So would you be a Seminole Indian?
I mean, it depends like what Seminoles. The real Seminoles are the ones that got all this money and said that they can't have
I'm talking about you. Who are you?
I'm an American Indian. I don't go by black.
So
black
you believe
white,
you were here before the slave ship?
Before 1492, yes.
So you would be the tribe of Gad, brother.
But that's a different group of people.
It's not.
How?
Because they're native to America.
So you're not native to... Is anyone really native to America? If we want to get technical, didn't everyone have to come from somewhere?
But we don't do this for... I mean, you can say this for what? West Indies, so Barbados, Trinidad, all these places. But when we get here, you got to...
So I'm asking you got to get
Native Americans...
You're telling me two different things.
Native Americans' bloodline goes back to Siberia.
Well, we can talk about DNA and the flawed science of DNA.
But if you say India, you're saying Indios, which is indigenous.
No, brother. I'm talking about the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and natives of Negro and indigenous descent.
Yeah, my mom's family, our bloodline goes back here in America to before 1000.
What about your dad?
It's the same.
So your dad would be a so-called Native American?
I don't call it that because
regardless of what you call it, what does the world call it?
American Indian and West Indian.
So you would be from the tribe of Gad.
Can I say something?
Native Americans is a different group of people.
You can say that,
Native
but
Americans appropriated American
Indian culture. You have to classify yourself somehow.
Yeah, and I would say at the top, American blacks. That's the most of these black folks here.
So when did the natives become American blacks?
They didn't come here. You know, there's something called the Dawes Roll that happened here in Virginia, in the 1800s and like in the 1920s, right? So that's where you get your $5 Indian. Right. You got these Native American, which is kind of like, I don't want to say they learned from the indigenous black people that was already here. Right. So and then this is why we got to do a breakdown on anti-miscegenation. I got to go into this again because we understand the amalgamation of the so-called Native American and the American black man into one common nationality. So now we're all called the same thing. We understand that. Yeah, for sure. Right, but from you doing your research and your history, you understand that, hey, my family wasn't brought up here like this. Nevertheless, we did suffer the curses. Yeah. We were genocided, right? We did suffer rape, robbery, and murder, right? We were sent on slave ships, right, to Spain, right, Portugal. We were sent on slave ships, right? And then we were sent back, and we're here to this day. So, nevertheless, you will be an Israelite, right? All right, because you identify with the curses of the Book of Deuteronomy, right? What are the curses of the Book of Deuteronomy? I don't know. Do you want to know? Yeah. Let's bring out the curses of the Book of Deuteronomy. Right? Because these things will happen to the Israelites. Get verse 48. No, get verse 49.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse number 49, and it reads, "The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far,
right,
from the end of the earth. Come on. As swift as the eagle flies."
As swift as what?
As swift as the eagle flies.
Who did this happen to? What nation came as swift as the eagle flies from one end of earth to the other? To do what? Read. No matter. Read. Let's see.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Did this happen to the Chinese man?
happened to every.
Read.
God. Verse number 50. A nation of fierce countenance, which show no regard to the person of old, nor show favor to the young.
So did that happen to your people? Did they come over here and show no regard to anybody, old, young?
To my people that was already here?
You said you were already here, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Did that happen to? Were y'all slaughtered? Were y'all slaughtered?
Anything as swift as the eagle fly.
Oh yeah, and you have the feathers pointed
All
outward.
right. So real quick,
and my
didn't that
eyes
happen to
pointed
y'all?
inward. To an extent.
To an extent.
To an extent.
Brother, so what's your history? You weren't conquered by the so-called white man.
My family's from Hartford County, North Carolina, a Husky. So it's a tri-racial community, so there's a lot of free peoples down there. Cause I don't go by like what.
Who's free?
My mom's peoples.
Get that in, Baruch.
Right.
Who's free? How are they free?
How are they free?
Yeah.
Because I know that
what the hell they want.
Well, I did my genealogy, and not by DNA. I
If the
went through
police
all the
pull you over right
paperwork.
now, can you tell them I'm free?
Yeah, that's fine, but I'm talking about back then. If they say
we talking about right now,
everybody,
today.
yeah, that's fine for everybody today, but I'm not gonna say
You're
that my
part of
family
everybody
was-
today, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so you're
But I'm not
subject to
gonna
the
say
same
in a certain
thing
time
that he's
period.
subject to,
Right.
that the elder's subject to, that I'm subject to.
Honestly,
And those
I'm not
free
even
people in the
defense.
Hosky are subject to the same things. Mark.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying if I can,
Right,
I'm
bring
not
it up,
gonna
man.
forget what I learned about my own family, even though I do know everything else
The
that's
book of
been going
Baruch,
on.
chapter 3, verse number 8.
Bring it out.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Are we yet this day in our captivity?
Of course.
Are we still captives? Read.
Where thou hast scattered us for reproach and a curse,
Right.
and to be subject to payments.
What is he?
And to be subject to
Are
payment.
you subject to payment?
Of course. I don't
Taxes.
disagree with none of this.
All right. So this is your history.
Yeah, but I'm not
This is
gonna
your reality.
I'm not gonna say like, but individually and specifically, although I do know all of that, but I do know that there was just like now, we all going through different things, same thing,
Watch out.
but different things.
Somebody fucked my day up early. My day going good. I'm about to buy y'all some juice, nothing like that. Man, young boys be fucking with me. That's what y'all ain't doing. A kicking knowledge, man. Get y'all, no real shit though. Just it's easy for me to get out my square, but I hate being out my square.
All right, brother.
Y'all
Hey,
keep-
we
oh,
love
no,
you,
no,
brother.
I'm about to get out some Arizona.
No. Look, you can't buy us nothing. It's the Sabbath day. You gonna be out here all day?
I'm gonna get some stuff, but I'm still on the block. You see how thick? I really the fuck. I'm on the block for real, for real. Real shit. I just went out to take a shower to the D. I ain't had time for shoelaces.
All right, look. We gonna,
I ain't never been in jail day in my
I'm
life.
gonna read you a verse, all right? And you need to know this too. What's your name again, brother?
Lloyd.
Lloyd,
I can
brother
sit by
David,
y'all,
and
so
brother
no,
Lloyd.
no, really
Lloyd,
sound good.
you gotta know this, right? Give me Exodus 31 and give me Exodus 31 and I believe 12
We don't buy, sell.
with the Sabbath day.
So y'all can't drink water?
No, we can drink water. I got
We
water
can't
right
buy.
here.
We
But I
can't
bought it
buy
before the
or
Sabbath.
sell. We can't cook on the
We
Sabbath.
about to teach him, Elder. Bring it out.
The book of Exodus, chapter 31, verse number 12.
Bring it out.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak thou also unto the children of Israel, saying,
Right?
Verily my Sabbaths ye shall keep,
Right?
for it is a sign between me and you throughout the generations.
So the Sabbath, the seventh day, the holy day of rest.
But say
is
if
a-
I know the book for
Hold
my
on.
mom made me go to church.
Okay,
Say if I
real-
really know the book,
I don't think you know this. I don't think you heard this, David.
Why would I? David,
We gonna see.
Why would not? Like I told you, I ain't never been to jail.
We gonna see this, David.
I'm really good as fuck what I do. And he take me.
All right,
It ain't
read-
that
read on,
serious.
read on, read on,
Money
read
ain't,
on.
money ain't,
No,
money ain't.
hold on,
money.
David. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
No, that's the only reason I
2 seconds.
came back just to goddamn say I'm sorry.
Hey, I
that's what a
appreciate that. That's a
man.
mighty thing.
No, that's what
Hey,
a man.
that's
That's
a
what
mighty
a real
thing.
man.
That's right.
I'm gonna get buns of Lucy Lou, whatever. But I still respect that.
That's
Come
right.
on,
Hey,
learn
hey,
me.
We brothers, man.
I mean,
it's
I'm
all love.
no, really,
You
I'm
didn't offend me.
I just no. At
You
the
know
end
what
of the
I'm
day,
saying?
I was
It's
dead
all
wrong.
love.
Somebody else fucked the day up. That's not. You gotta be a man and goddamn say you're
It's all
sorry.
love. It's
Oh,
all
praise.
love.
It wasn't about the juice or nothing, but no, I was sorry. I
Hey,
just took a
hey.
shower, broke with some
Hey,
tea.
you're forgiven. And guess what? We love you up
Man,
here,
you
brother.
gotta forgive.
That's right.
That's right.
'Cause
A
we're
man
commanded
going
to
to
forgive each other.
So how you trying to tell me something I already know? With my mom.
I'm about to see if you know.
How old are you again?
Read it.
I'm 45. I don't need to
I'm
read
50.
that.
Read it.
You ain't 50.
I'm 50. The Lord's been.
Man.
Bring it
Stop
up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Now you lying to
Bring
the
it up.
Lord.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
The book of Exodus, chapter 31, verse number 14.
Bring it up.
Ye shall keep the Sabbath therefore,
Right.
for it is holy unto you.
The Sabbath is holy to you, David. Read.
Everyone that defileth it shall surely be put to
The
death.
Lord said you defile his Sabbath, you're going to be put to death. Now, you might not be put to death right away, right? Because when you go to Ecclesiastes 8
Say
and
if I
verse
call
11.
this shit, I call it this: the white party and the red party. It's a choice. Everybody got you.
That's
It's your,
right.
no. So at the end of the day, you're not 50. Trust me, I'm 45. You're younger than me. But in there, I stopped selling drugs 20 years ago. Kill none, let none die. Mob deep. It ain't that. I had to come back to this bitch and say I'm sorry. The fuck a young nigga shit I was cut they fucking throat. No, I had to come out and say sorry, boss.
Hey,
man.
you
No,
forgiven.
but no,
You forgiven, bro.
but no, I respect it though. But in the day though, I'm still gonna get these buttons. Y'all can learn.
Listen to this.
I'm going to the liquor store.
Ecclesiastes
I ain't
8
scratched
and 11.
the I'm about to play Call of Duty out there, bitch.
All right, check me out real quick, David.
Learn me.
Lloyd learned it too, so you got to.
I'm
Don't
a
be rude to
sponge.
Lloyd. Don't be rude to Lloyd. Lloyd.
Nah,
got
Liberty Bird, I'm not no suit.
Bring it up, bring it up.
The book of
Liberty Bird.
Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse number 11.
Bring it up.
Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
Like breaking the Sabbath day, because it's not executed speedily, even though the Lord said you're going to die. Watch this, read.
Therefore,
Do
the
you
heart of
know
the
I
sons
got
of men
so
is
many
fully
gifts
set
I
in
can
them
do?
Say it
to
again.
I read this book.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set
You
in
know
them
much
to
things I
believe.
can
Read it
really-
again.
Therefore, the heart of the sons
Take
of
this
men
right quick though.
is fully
Do you
set
know I
in
know this?
them
Hold on, maybe go to
Read it
church.
louder. David got to hear this.
Go, got me some.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men
Therefore, the hearts of the sons of man,
It's
because sentence against an evil work
So how about
is not
this then?
carried
How
out
about this then?
speedily, Lloyd.
So,
Read.
Now spit to me.
Therefore, the
I-
hearts
I-
of the sons
book,
of men
is
What
fully
you
set
got
in
for
them
me?
to do
What you
evil.
got for
is
me?
what?
It's fully set in them
I
to
know
do
the
evil.
book
It's
though.
fully setting us to do evil because we don't see the repercussions of our sin.
You gotta eat the. You ain't heard nothing
Right?
I just
Give me
said
Wisdom
though.
of Solomon 4
You
and
gotta
8.
eat. You gotta be able.
All right, bring it up.
Hold on.
this is
Hold
the
on.
Proverbs.
Hold on. Before you read it, I want to say this one more time.
Go ahead, David.
You gotta be able to eat where you go at. White party, red party. Nobody never said that shit. I say this shit like 20, 30. You gotta be able to. You gotta be able to control nothing. If
You know,
can't-
give me
no.
Ecclesiastes 5:1.
No.
I'm gonna show you what you got.
Everybody's cool to sell drugs so you get caught.
All right, go ahead.
It's all the cause and effect. Bring your shit.
All right, bring it up.
You say you know the word. Watch this right quick. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse number 27.
Bring it up.
He that hath knowledge spareth his word.
What the Lord say?
He that hath knowledge spareth his
And the
word.
Lord say, "He that have knowledge spareth his words."
And a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit.
And what?
And a man of understanding is of an excellent
Hey,
spirit.
you see that?
Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is
Even
counted
on it,
wise.
see that?
And he shut his lips,
Money
is
ain't
esteemed a
shit.
man of
You
understanding.
see that? So sometimes
no.
you gotta hold your peace.
But say what I just said. It's a white and a red party, right?
What's the white party?
Heaven, hell.
Hold on.
See what I'm saying? See how-
What, you think it's a party in heaven?
I don't give a fuck
Are
what
they up
it
there
is.
right now partying and dancing?
I don't know what it is.
And what are they doing in hell?
It don't even fucking matter to me.
Why not? Who brought it
As
up?
long as I live righteous every day,
What is righteous?
being good people, that's all. Like that's the same way I came out. I fucked up, said fuck you, man. I beat the fuck out of you. Beat the fuck out of me. I took a shower, threw these sandals on.
Hey, the Lord said.
I had to
the
come
Lord
say
said-
bye, sorry.
The Lord said.
No, hold on. The Lord didn't tell me this.
Look.
I
He
told
me.
I told David, I'm about to get in the shower, give me some bunnies or a Chinatown, take them back to the crib. But I had to go tell my man sorry because I was dead wrong.
All praise.
David,
I was on facts
David,
though.
We gotta
Facts.
finish talking to Lloyd. I want you to come back after you finish doing what you're doing, David.
I ain't doing nothing.
All right, well, let us talk to Lloyd, all right? Because this brother has some good questions. We're having a good conversation. I want you to listen.
That's like take me out there, but I just
Have a blessed day, brother.
nah, it's all-
Love you, David. I
I can
appreciate
still
you for
listen.
coming back.
I don't have to say nothing.
I appreciate you coming
I
back.
can listen though.
Listen.
Chapter 31, verse number 14.
And you know what you're talking about, friend.
You shall keep the Sabbath therefore. It is holy unto you.
Right? The Sabbath, you know what holy means? It means set apart. It means separate. It's a separate day for you. Read.
Everyone that defileth it shall surely be put to death.
Right?
For whosoever doeth any work therein, that soul shall be cut off from among his
So
people.
you're not supposed to work on the Sabbath day because the Lord rested on the seventh day. We're commanded to rest on the seventh day because we're made in the Lord's image. Now, you're not supposed to do any work, right? When you see your brothers and sisters working, if you go and buy from their businesses, what you're doing is perpetuating sin. Because you're juxtaposing or giving them the idea that what they're doing is okay. Right? So us, we got to come out here and teach our people about the Sabbath day. Because we love the Lord. And it's a day of rest, right?
And we love our people.
And we love our people. You understand? So you, knowing that you're an Israelite, you got to keep the Sabbath day, man.
That's right.
Right?
Can I ask a question right quick?
Go ahead.
What is the problem with us coming out here telling our people to come back to our own heritage instead of following the ways of everybody else? I mean, because when you think about it, if we come, the Most High God said we the salt of the earth. We come up with any trend, don't everybody follow us anyway? So why are we following behind everybody else? Why don't we just go back to what we're supposed to be doing? You know, and that's ultimately what the teacher's teaching you right here. Your truth of nationality.
I just was talking to some guys out in Portland, Oregon, that are on the same thing, and it's the same thing. If anybody has any type of other information, yeah, because like I said, I don't disagree with what
But you're
y'all
not
are saying.
teaching us anything new. We're familiar with anti-miscegenation. We're
So-
familiar of the so-called
So you
native,
know the terms,
the
you
so-called
know the
native, black,
difference.
and indigenous being amalgamated into the
So you know the difference between native and indigenous, 2 words, right?
yes.
So if one is native to America, that means that they came somewhere else, right? And if we say West Indies, right, you go to any of the Keys, right? And you have all these people look like a similar way. But then when you get to the mainland, it's Siberian, Mongolia, DNA.
Because the land's been conquered,
And
right?
our name, but there's a time that they came into America.
But what the brother is teaching you is that the reason it's like that because the land's been conquered and a lot of people have been scattered.
No, I understand that.
So if
Like,
you
I know,
understand
like,
that,
I know,
so,
I understand that.
So if you understand that, you should let the brother finish explaining it to you.
Indigenous and native.
Come here, Lord. That's your brother?
Yeah, my actual blood brother.
Come here, Lord. So look, real quick, Lord, do not get caught up on semantics. We're talking about an ethnic group of people. That's the point.
That's the thing.
So you're about to start talking about semantics again.
No, I'm not.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm not in disagreement with y'all. Y'all are in disagreement with me, and this is the whole thing with this stuff.
We're trying to teach you what you should do.
Yeah,
to
but
be
you
prosperous.
shouldn't expect everybody to be so ignorant. That comes by you.
Do we think Lord's ignorant?
No, but a lot of this is
I don't
like,
think
you need
you're
to listen,
ignorant.
you need to do this, but like, I don't disagree with what y'all are saying. Just because I've
So you agree
arrived.
you got to keep the Sabbath day.
This is why the brother
But see,
said-
that goes into
Hold on,
different
hold on.
things. Because then
So
you
you
start,
agree we gotta keep
you
the
start
Sabbath.
pushing like, I don't have to do what y'all are doing to understand and know what you're talking about.
Do you agree we got to keep
I
the
can
Sabbath?
arrive to my own conclusion.
Are you able to
at my
answer
own
yes or no
rate?
questions?
You understand what I'm saying?
Should we keep the Sabbath?
But I'm not going to be told that something that I believe or that I've
Should we-
studied is different by any. You
Are
guys
you
can be
able? Are
telling
you
me
able to take
anything.
a staunch position?
You understand what I'm
Are
saying?
you are you able to take a position on the topic and not be so
topic what?
philosophical?
It's not philosophical.
You're philosophizing.
I'm not.
You are.
Okay,
Should
if
we
I
keep
know
the
what
Sabbath
Chief-
day?
If I know what Chief Power
It's a
Tan
simple
here
question.
in America looks like,
Lord,
and I know he looks
we
like
don't-
you,
Lord, we're not dealing
versus
with that.
what the Disney movie showed me, so I know the difference between someone maybe and Nate. I
You know
can move
what's
to
the-
Paris with the
you
French
wanna
girl
talk
and have
about
a
what
baby.
You want to talk about? You
No,
wanna,
I don't.
You
Y'all
want to talk
stop
about
me,
the
bruh.
native so bad.
I
and how
don't.
indigenous
Y'all
and
do.
native is different,
You're the
and
one
Native
telling me
American
that
doesn't
I'm of that
exist,
group. I'm
and
telling
how
you what group
and how,
I am.
and how they migrated from,
Nah,
how the
y'all gotta
natives
learn
migrated from
another
Siberia
title,
across the
teaching.
Bering Strait,
That's what
which is
people
literally
don't
an
do, right?
impossible theory. It's just a theory. It's called the Bering Strait theory. You
I'm
want
not
to talk
even
about all
I
these
didn't even
things?
mention the Bering Strait. and
Then
I
how
know
else did the
that's a theory.
Siberians get here?
Huh? It's a migration pattern.
From where?
From where? From where?
So you would have to be alluding to what?
that it's the same with Mexico.
You're cut.
I'm not cut. You're
cut,
not telling
bro.
me nothing that I don't know,
You're not
and that's
telling
the
us something
difference.
we don't know. That's what we're trying to explain
Okay,
to you.
so if I'm telling you I know where my people come from here, like I know my mom's people been here since before
we
1000.
never denied that.
Okay, so like I said, I'm not disagreeing with y'all.
So
That's the difference.
Hold on. Can y'all tell the brother what is my origin? What tribe am I from?
from
the
tribe of Gad.
Which means what?
You're an Israelite.
And my parents were what?
Israelite.
My ancestors was what?
Israelites.
Before 1492, my ancestors were where?
Sit there on the west coast of Africa. I mean,
Before
no, you're-
1492.
before 1492.
The Gadites. Where were the Gadites at?
Gadites was in Assyrian captivity
Yeah.
with the rest of them 10 tribes before they came to this side of the earth called Asareth.
Right.
Right.
So you
So,
just,
hold on real quick. Do I teach that my ancestors came over here on slave ships?
no,
But do I teach that my ancestors suffered the same things that my brothers and sisters suffered
right.
who did come over here on
But
slave ships?
Columbus came over
Am
here.
I ignorant to the history of the so-called natives and indigenous people?
Nope.
Do I believe? Now, here's the difference. Do we play semantics and word games when it comes to indigenous and natives?
No, we bring out the truth.
Right? We bring out the truth because these people suffered the same things.
Right.
That's what it's about. It's about your history, your heritage, and how you were conquered by another group of people.
And I've
Because
never
if you
disputed
suffer from the things that happened in Deuteronomy 28, you would be an Israelite.
Right.
regardless if you were here, regardless if you were brought here, regardless if you were carried from here to somewhere else. If you suffer from Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, slave ships, yokes of iron on your neck, your language being taken away, you're being separated from your heritage, you would be an Israelite according to the Bible. That's the whole point.
Israelite, right?
Get Hosea 4:6.
And what he's trying to tell you is, indigenous and native is the same people, because there was nobody here when you all got here. Gadite, these tribes here, Issachar, Gad, Reuben, they came to this North America, these 3 tribes. The rest of these tribes, they went down to South America, and these are in the Caribbean islands, and Judah, Benjamin, that's Benjamin and Levi in the Caribbean islands, and Judah is the so-called American black. So you was here before anybody came to this side of the earth.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse
I'm
number
in
6.
agreement with everything you just said. So y'all, because y'all are talking to me like I don't
out of the condition
agree. Like,
That's the
like
big
it don't
question.
have to be this deep. And somebody walk up to you telling me, I understand this information and I get it, but the problem is like y'all be like beating. Like right now, I'm like, I don't disagree with y'all. Y'all disagree with me. That's at the end of the day. Like I don't say like, yo, bump what you saying, bump what you saying. I know this. I come from a different melanated, 3 different melanated groups make up my own family here.
You know you said that like 10 times.
Yeah, and I'm saying
But that's why I'm saying you want to talk about only what you want to talk about,
I
which is
don't.
why you keep
I'm in
circling.
agreement with y'all. No,
You
y'all
have
just use
you're in a
people.
circular argument.
Nah, bro, because I've lived in Brooklyn, New York for 8
That
years.
ain't got
I've
nothing to do with right
I've
now.
talked to you guys
You
saying
ain't
the
never
same
talked to me in
message
your life.
on
You
so
don't
many
know
different
me.
corners in America.
Bring
And
that up.
honestly, the approach gotta change
book of
because
Hosea,
y'all
chapter
push
4.
So you
away.
tell me I can't push nothing on you, but you're gonna tell me my
I'm
approach
not
gotta
pushing
change.
nothing on
The
you. I
problem
just
is
told you I agree
our
with
men,
you.
our grown ass men
I
want
tell
us to
you
talk
that
to them
I
like
agree
children.
with you, bro.
They want us to speak to them like kids.
No, that's how you guys.
We have
inadvertently
information
do.
just like you feel like you got information. The only difference
No.
is our preface,
difference
our
is
premise is
understanding it.
coming from the Bible.
I agree with what you're saying, but I don't.
You
gotta
don't
be-
agree with what I'm saying. Bring that up.
Then that's fine. You
The
tell
book
me
of
what
Hosea,
to do.
chapter 4, verse number 6.
Bring it up.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Right.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because what?
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because thou has rejected knowledge.
I will also reject thee.
Now, when we try to teach a brother about the Sabbath day, and they want to reject the Sabbath day, that's
I didn't
rejecting
even
knowledge.
Reject it. Y'all, like,
Should you keep the Sabbath day?
I'm gonna say it like this: I don't have
Yes
to be
or
Christian.
no, Lord?
I don't have to subscribe to where you
Hey,
arrive
hey.
to believe what you believe in.
He just rejected the Sabbath day.
Yeah, okay,
after
that's fine.
openly professing, I didn't reject it. Then we read it again, and he rejected
Let
it.
me say this.
You
Like,
go
straight
ahead.
up.
Listen. We understand Cherokee, Apache.
I'm not even talking. You
Listen,
asked me
no,
if
no.
I knew my family's
But-
bloodline. I could be
right,
up here
but-
saying,
but-
no, we came here on a slave ship and Brazil has the second most melanated place in the world. I could say a whole bunch of stuff, but like I'm not in disagreement with anything that y'all are
It's a circular
saying.
argument.
But we
keep saying the same
but
thing.
listen, the whole
We're trying to get to new information.
Right, and what
Okay.
We're trying to get to the
listen,
condition
Tell
of
me
our
more.
people.
Tell me more about myself and my experience.
We're trying to get
Come on.
to the history and the
Let's go.
your ancient history.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking
We're
about. My
trying, to,
ancient
we're trying to
history.
get into how to change
But
our
you
present
assume that
condition.
people don't do their own study.
We're trying to get into how to change our present condition. How do we change our present condition, Lord?
Information,
Okay.
knowledge, and using that as wisdom.
And doing what with it?
Using your wisdom that you get from your knowledge. You can have know everything in the world and not know what to do with it. Alchemize it
So
into
what do we
something
do with the
tangible.
knowledge? You got the knowledge. What do we do with the knowledge you do?
What do we do with the knowledge? You keep finding ways to spread it and wake your peoples up.
Wake
And
'em
go
up to
back
what?
into fire to enlighten others on the way out.
Wake them up to what?
To the knowledge of self.
And how is that going to get us out of our present condition?
How? Because people can't lead you astray if you know where you're from and where you're going.
Well, so where we supposed to be going?
Right. So
Where are we supposed to be going?
how do we stop gun violence? How do we stop drug dealing? How do we stop prostitution? How do we stop hating each other? This is what I'm asking.
Change yourself first. That's how.
Okay. And then
Like,
what?
see if it works on yourself. See
And
if
then
your
what?
magic work on yourself
And
first.
then what?
And then what? And then you have more people just like this talking about things that people don't talk about. More people wanting to know about themselves.
So is it just the talking or is it the action that's going
It's
to
the
cause
action,
change?
and I'm an action. I
So how
cause
do you
action.
get young brothers to stop killing each other?
How do you get young brothers up? To give them knowledge of self. But you're not doing this like without things out of your hands that are perpetuating that type of behavior.
Okay, now tell me what piece, because when you talk about knowledge of self, it's a broad topic. Now, when we come into the knowledge of self, how do you apply that to change your brother's mentality? How do you apply that?
That's a
You
good question.
demonstrate it.
How?
The way everything else happens.
How?
I'm gonna show you how better than I can
How
tell
do we
you
show
how.
them? What is the actions that we're doing?
What is the actions?
That's why I say you be philosophizing.
I'm not for like, and that's why I'm about to walk away because y'all always got some weird.
You haven't
side
said anything.
in-law.
And I've asked you, how do we change the condition? You said nothing but know yourself. Teach the not. How
Yeah.
do we implement it?
Yeah,
What
and
do
that's
we
why
do?
this doesn't resonate with people because y'all's approach is the same
Yo, this
way
is
from
madness.
coast to coast.
Give me-
But
give me,
thank y'all for
give me
your
2
time
Kings 2 and 2.
Keep doing the thing.
I'm
like,
gonna show
for
you.
real.
I'm gonna show you.
No,
Ask
'cause I'm
me.
not in
Brother, ask me
disagreement,
the
bro.
question.
This
How
whole
do we
world-
change the present condition of our community?
Last night, same shit.
How do we? Let's bring it out. Let's show the brother how we change the present condition.
Yeah, you're about to read something from a
Bring it
book,
up.
The book of 1 Kings.
and then you're gonna walk away and remember
Listen to
half
this. Bring it
the
out, Mike.
information.
I
Thank
go
y'all,
the way
brother.
of all the
Say-
earth.
I go the way of all the earth.
Be thou strong, therefore.
Go ahead.
And show thyself a man.
Right?
And keep the charge of the Lord.
And do what?
And keep the charge of the Lord thy
You gotta
God.
keep in charge of the Lord.
The book of Mark, chapter 1, verse number 15.
Bring it up.
And say, the time is fulfilled, and the kingdom of God is at hand. Repent ye and believe in the gospel.